So you guys ready to see Town Hall 18? What's going on, my friends from Clash of Clans? My name is Joe and welcome back to the show. In this video, we're going to explore all of the new levels coming with the Town Hall 18 update. That way, if you're playing Town Hall 17, you know what to expect, how much it's going to cost, and what you should save, as well as taking a look at a brief amount of cost and time reductions for the other two Town Hall levels, Town Hall 17 and 16, as well as some examples of mechanical changes involving the Town Hall. Apparently, the Inferno artillery was destroyed, changing the aesthetic of the Town Hall and replacing it with this extraterrestrial looking character called the Guardian. So there are two different versions of the Guardian that will defend the Town Hall. We have one mode, which is called Long Shot, and it is a range type unit with a special ability called Final Blow, leaves an explosive surprise for enemies when defeated. Then we have the second mode, which is called Smasher, and Smasher is a melee type troop that will jump down off of the Town Hall and attack incoming units. Sore Loser is its special ability, rages out when the Town Hall is destroyed and leaves rage behind when defeated. You'll notice that it has a substantial amount of hit points, so it's more of a tankier type unit. Both modes can be upgraded with Elixir, and it also can be upgraded with a Hammer of Fighting and finished off with a Book of Fighting, or you can use gems to finish the upgrade as well. When one of the Guardian modes is under upgrade, you can select the opposite to defend your Town Hall, or you could simply choose to upgrade both of them at the same time, but just know that the Town Hall will be completely defenseless when the Guardians are being upgraded. Both of the Guardian mode options will max out at level 5, and this will have a substantial amount of hit points, damage per second, and damage increase added to Smasher, while Long Shot will see increases on hit points, damage per second, and damage when destroyed, basically the bomb when it blows up. But we'll take a look at mechanical changes with the Town Hall a little bit later on in the video. Now, when you upgrade the Town Hall, your maximum capacity on the gold and elixir will increase to 29 million, but there are new levels available for both the elixir storages as well as the gold storages, costing 18 million gold or elixir and a 12-day, 12-hour upgrade time. When all four of the storages have been upgraded for each resource, the maximum capacity will go up to 31 million. The dark elixir storage is also upgradable for 25 million elixir and a 13-day upgrade time, and that will increase the dark elixir storage up to 500,000 dark elixir. Of course, with a new Town Hall level will be the introduction of a new level of laboratory, and that's going to cost 27 million elixir, 16 days to upgrade. And that will grant you the ability to upgrade the following troops. The Giant will go up to level 14, 25 million elixir to upgrade that. My goodness, all of these prices are through the roof. The Wall Breaker will also go up to level 14. The Wizard will increase to level 14 with a new visual appearance. Very cool looking design of the cloaks on the Wizards. The Healer will go up to level 11. The P.E.K.K.A. will go up to level 13 for 28 million, 14-day, 12-hour upgrade. The Miner goes to level 12. The Electro Dragon will get a new level at level 9, and he appears to get a lot darker on his skin with some electrical looking visual effects. Really cool design of the Electro Dragon. The Dragon Rider will go up to level 6. Another 29 million worth of elixir to upgrade that troop, but a significant increase of hit points, damage per second, and damage when destroyed. The Thrower will go up to level 4 for 15-day upgrade worth 27 million elixir. And we'll also see the introduction of a new troop, recently known as a temporary troop called the Meteor Golem, and I'll explain that once we get to the barracks. The Lightning Spell will also get a new level going to level 13, which will increase its total damage from 680 to 720, and the Heal Spell will gain a new level to increase its troop healing by 328 points and total hero healing by 181 points. We also will get a new level of Poison Spell, which will increase the speed decrease percentage as well as attack rate decrease percentage by 1. A new level of Haste Spell, which will increase the radius of the spell by 1 tile. The Bat Spell will also go up to level 8, gaining 2 additional bats to the already set 23 count. The Minion will go up to level 14. for 335,000 Dark Elixir. The Bowler will also gain a new level, which will increase its hit points and damage per second. And then there will be a new level of Wall Wrecker at level 6, which will increase its hit points by 1,000 and total damage per second by 50 points. And then naturally, by upgrading some of these troops in the laboratory, we'll see new levels on their Super Troop counterparts. The next building to gain a new level will be the Clan Castle, and by upgrading it for 28 million Elixir, we will gain an additional spell slot, increasing the spell storage capacity to 4. The Hero Hall will gain a new level, increasing up to level 12 for 26 million Elixir, and that will allow us to upgrade our King, Queen, Minion Prince, Grand Warden, and Royal Champion 5 additional levels. Then we have the new level 19 Barracks, which will be available at Town Hall 17 and will unlock the recently known temporary troop called the Meteor Golem. This is now a permanent troop in Clash of Clans, which we'll explore a little bit more later on in the video. The Spell Factory will also gain a new level at level 9, and we'll explore its contents in the next sneak peek. Upon completion of the Town Hall 18 upgrade process, there will also be new options available in the defense section of the shop, starting out with a 6th Wizard Tower available for 100,000 gold that will need to be upgraded all the way to level 17. There will also be the option of the brand new merging feature between the Wizard Towers called the Super Wizard Tower. That's going to cost 29 million gold to merge 2 level 17 Wizard Towers into one Super Wizard Tower. Both of the Super Wizard Towers will be upgradable to level 2 with a whopping 30 million gold and a 14-day upgrade time. The result is this very beautiful Wizard Tower that looks like a floating platform on top of remnants of the Meteor. Then we have a new level of Air Defense, 26 million gold, 13-day, 6-hour upgrade time to increase both its hit points and damage per second by 50 points. The Bomb Tower will go up to level 13 to increase its hit points, damage per second, and damage when destroyed. 13-day upgrade for 25 million gold. The Gear Tower will also gain a new level of level 3, increasing its hit points and damage per second to change its aesthetic. Let's go take a look at both the long range, and then we also have the fast attack appearance. The Multi-Archer Tower will also go to level 4, 27 million gold, 14-day upgrade for those, and there's 3 of those to upgrade. Then we have the Ricochet Cannon that's going to go to level 4 to increase its hit points and damage per second for 26.5 million gold, 13-day, 12-hour upgrade. And then for our Town Hall 16 players out there, the Gold Mine, Elixir Collectors, and Dark Elixir Drills will also gain a new level, increasing from level 16 to level 17 for the Gold and Elixir Collectors, and then the Dark Elixir Drill will go up to level 11. And then lastly, we have a new level 19 wall coming with the new Town Hall 18 aesthetic, 10 million gold or elixir, or 10 wall rings to upgrade these new levels. In total, there will be 125 pieces of wall that can be upgraded to level 19. And then there's also 4 traps that will gain new levels, starting with the bomb going up to level 14, which will have an increase of 15 damage, followed by the air bomb that will go up to level 13, and it gets an increase of 25 damage. The spring trap will also increase to level 13, adding 100 points of damage to this. And then lastly, the skeleton trap will go up to level 5, and it will gain 1 additional skeleton level, which will have 45 hit points and 30 damage per second. Now, I was strongly considering doing the math for all of the new upgrades at Town Hall 18, but I was like, that might be a little deterring. 2-week upgrades for a lot of these items was just like, no thank you. However, if you do happen to max out everything at Town Hall 18 upon this initial release, there are supercharges available for the Gold Mine, the Elixir Collector, and the Dark Elixir Drill. There'll be 3 levels for each. That'll also apply to the Air Defense, 2 levels on that. The Multi-Archer Tower, ricochet cannon, multi-gear tower, and the bomb tower will all have new levels of supercharge. Naturally, all of the buildings that had supercharges at Town Hall 17 will remain in effect until they gain new levels for Town Hall 18. But enough of the new levels, let's go ahead and take a look at the mechanical changes to the Town Hall, because this is going to blow your mind. So do you remember at the beginning of the video, I mentioned that the Inferno artillery was removed from the Town Hall? This was actually a very interesting change by Clash of Clans. I expected it to have both the weapon and this new Guardian troop, but that was not actually the case. How the Town Hall responds is actually different. It does not register as a weaponized Town Hall. So we're going to use the Barbarian King, and you're going to get to see him battle it out versus the Guardian. Now, I did try a poison to see if this would slow down the Guardian, but it doesn't seem to do much of anything. It doesn't seem to affect it. However, a freeze will stop the Guardian from attacking your troops. But let's drop that Royal Champion, and you'll notice that she does not target the Town Hall. She's going to run right by it because she's a defensive-seeking troop. However, sneaky goblins or resource collecting troops will target the Town Hall just like the prior levels. So the biggest mechanical change with the Town Hall that you need to know is that defensive seeking troops will not target it. The Guardian is considered a troop just like a clan castle troop. I also changed the mode of the Guardian, that way you get to see long shot in action versus the Barbarian King, and Barbarian King kind of rushes in up on him. Long shot likes to get range on its target. The King's able to take him down a lot easier than what it was able to do against Smasher, but you'll get to see that explosion effect. It doesn't seem very substantial against the Barbarian King, but it could cause damage to things like Yetis or sneaky goblins if you're trying to sneak them in or something. I'm not really sure, but it's very interesting how they removed the weapons from the Town Hall, and now we have this giant troop essentially trying to protect it, which I feel like is going to change the meta once we show you some of the content that's coming in sneak peek number 2. And let's see what happens with the Guardian if we destroy the Town Hall. So we got some sneaky goblins, and they're going to eliminate that building very easily. There is no bomb. And it looks like the Smasher Guardian is all raged up. Let's see what he does against the Barbarian King now. So once the King gets in rage, okay. Oh man, this thing's doing some serious power right now. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see if we can rock his world a little bit. No, but he will have a hard time and eventually be able to take down the Guardian. So the Guardian still isn't able to take out the Barbarian King, but you notice how the Guardian does stay within range even if the Town Hall is destroyed. It's not necessarily lured away. And then we have the changes with the Super Wizard Tower. So the Super Wizard Tower will only target one of the troops, but the chain will bounce between 15 different targets. So this is actually a major change on how the Wizard Tower works. The Super Wizard Tower has a range of 8 tiles, which is one longer than the normal Wizard Tower. Let's go ahead and show you some of the other troop levels that were available in this update, starting with the P.E.K.K.A. and the Healer. You'll get to see that in action. Let's drop a Wizard there with that. We also have the Miner. See if we can get a good visual of that Miner attacking the Guardian. Okay, he's going to take on the Guardian. Then we have the Electro Dragon, which looks really, really cool, and the Dragon Rider, as well as the Thrower. Let's see what that new minion looks like. All right, new minion looks pretty cool. The Bowler? What is going on with the Bowler? Does he have hair? Oh my God, okay, that's really interesting. And then we also have the King, Queen, Grand Warden at their higher levels, and the Royal Champion. Let's take a look at the Meteor Golem, one of the most exciting new units coming to Clash of Clans. You can unlock this powerhouse by upgrading your barracks to level 19 at Town Hall 17, which grants access to the level 1 Meteor Golem. It can then be upgraded in the laboratory to level 2, and at Town Hall 18, you'll unlock level 3 for even more damage and durability. Now let's talk about what makes this troop so unique. The Meteor Golem isn't just a single tank unit. It's actually a 2-part lob specialist that throws itself at its targets for massive up-close damage. When deployed, the Meteor Golem splits into 2 Meteor Mites that work together in a predictable attack cycle. One Meteor Mite is thrown toward the target, dealing an initial impact hit, while the other jumps over walls and punches the same structure until it's destroyed. Once the target goes down, the two Meteor Mites merge back into the Meteor Golem, lock onto a new target, and repeat the cycle. Separate, throw, attack, merge, and retarget. When you drop multiple Meteor Golems, the interaction becomes even wilder. Each Meteor Golem splits, throws, and then the two Meteor Mites left behind merge to launch the next, while the fourth leaps the wall to join the fight. This chain reaction continues until the group works its way through a section of the base, or until one brave Meteor Mite remains. The Meteor Golem also performs differently on defense. Inside a clan castle, it can be triggered by both ground and air attackers. Here's an example. Watch as the Meteor Golem targets a swarm of minions, taking several out in a single throw, then turns its attention to a dragon, repeating the throwing cycle to burn down that tanky air unit. Next, it retargets to the Barbarian King, launching its Meteor Mite before closing in to take on the king with heavy melee hits. Since the Meteor Golem effectively counts as 2 units on the battlefield, it's perfect for base funneling when used in groups of 2 or 3. In this example, I used Meteor Golems to carve out one side of the base while my Royal Champion funneled the opposite flank. Once both sides are cleared, I sent in the main army, a smash-style attack, with a wall of Meteor Golems up front soaking up damage while the heroes push through the core right behind them. This combination of tanking power, splash damage, and wall jumping makes the Meteor Golem a flexible and highly effective addition to the Town Hall 17 and 18 meta. The Meteor Golem doesn't just tank, it dominates. Whether you're using it to funnel, protect your heroes, or defend your base, this troop brings explosive new gameplay potential to Clash of Clans, but let us know how you would use it. Also in this update, there's some additional changes regarding gameplay. The Minion Prince hit points will be reduced, and all of his equipment will have additional hit points added on. Essentially, this change is being done because of the strength of the Minion Prince on defense. At least that's what the game developer's saying. Also, they're going to increase the allowed number of donation spells by 1 for level 7 clans and above. That way you can donate 4 spells instead of 3. With the addition of Town Hall 18, there will be a long list of cost and time reductions that will be applied to Town Hall 16 and Town Hall 17, and I'll scroll through some of these. That way you can kind of pause and see which ones really apply to you, because it's a long list, and it'll be available once the update goes live if you want to check in on that by looking at the patch notes. And then when it comes to the ranked league floor for Town Hall 18, it looks like they're going to land in Electro 25 like Town Hall 17 for now. But be aware, this Town Hall level is still very new, so that might change in the future. And the final change for this update is not reflecting in the developer build, but according to the notes, it looks like Clash of Clans plans to increase the price of the resource potion from 5 medals to 10 medals. I knew it. So make sure you check back in tomorrow for our next sneak peek, where we get to explore more content from Town Hall 18.